Hello, I am Deepak and I'm going to sing another song by Mohammed Rafi from 1967 movie Milan Ki Raat. This was a black and white movie starring Sharmila Tagore and Sanjay Khan. Music by Laxmikant-Pyarelal, lyrics by Anand Bakshi. So in this movie, Sharmila Tagore is a young woman from the village, goes to city, gets educated, goes back to the village. She meets a young lawyer, that is Shankar, played by Sanjay Khan. They fall in love, they sing this song, and they decide to get married. But at the same time, uh, a bad person, Prakash, he is a zamindar, wealthy man, and he keeps on abducting young women, and he does that to this lady, Sharmila Tagore. Her name is Parvati in the movie, and he rapes her, and so now she wants to commit suicide, and she attempts it, but she's saved by Swamiji Abhibhatacharya, and he takes her to his hospital. There she starts working as a nurse and starts treating patients. Then one day, one young man is badly injured, comes there. She takes care of him and then realizes that that's her boyfriend Shankar, that is Khan. So he gets better with her treatment, and then he wakes up and he realizes who she is, and he says that let's get married. So she writes a letter to him stating that what happened to her, that she was sexually assaulted and all that. Apparently this guy never gets a letter, so they get married, and they have a beautiful son. Now there is a wedding anniversary, and suddenly this bad guy Prakash shows up, and he tells Sanjay Khan, that is her husband, Shankar, that look, your wife is not pure. She had relation with me, I assaulted her, and all those things. So instead of taking his wife's side and beating up that Prakash guy, this guy, Shankar, kicks his wife out. He actually assaults her, he slaps her. What a terrible thing to show on the TV, but he does that. And then he tells her to leave. She tells him that, look, I tried to tell you. And he said, well, I never received the letter. I would have never married you if I had known this. Anyway, the son is really sick, physically as well as mentally, because he misses his mother. So one day, son runs away from home, and this Shankar guy beats his wife and brings him back. Then this Prakash guy, the bad guy, shows up again, and he kidnaps or abducts her son, and he carries him to the top of the cliff, and Parvati, that is Sharmila Tagore, follows, and he is going to throw the boy over the cliff, and she shoots him dead. She is prosecuted. Now her husband Shankar has a change of heart, and he's a lawyer, so he represents her in the court. In the end, they run out of all the witnesses, so finally that dead guy, Prakash's wife, widowed wife, shows up, and she tells the court, like, my husband was a bad person. He used to do this with several different women, and I believe what this Parvati is saying. Also, the son gives a testimony that, look, my mother had no choice but to shoot, because I would have been dead and then she would be dead too. So in the end, the judge releases her, that this was unusual circumstance, and she is released, and the family unite, the son unite, and it's just a beautiful end. I did not want to sing this song. This Sanjay Khan was also accused of beating up his wife Zinat Aman after they were divorced, and she had bruises and all that. She was beaten severely. Unfortunately, like most Indian women, she took her story back and said maybe it never happened. Hopefully this does not happen in anymore to any women. If you don't like somebody, separate. Go your way. But don't assault somebody. That's very bad. So let's listen to this song. It's just great song. It's Mohammed Rafi who sang. It was such a gentle soul. Let's listen. आंख मिलाए ना मुस्कुराए ना, आंख मिलाए ना मुस्कुराए ना, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। दूर भी जाए ना पास भी आए ना, दूर भी जाए ना पास भी आए ना, क्योंकि प्यार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। जुल्फों से घूंघट का काम ले, ऐसे का क्या कोई नाम ले, हाय। जुल्फों से घूंघट का काम ले, ऐसे का क्या कोई नाम ले। नींद चुराए ना चैन उड़ाए ना, नींद चुराए ना चैन उड़ाए ना, है दिलदार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। हर गम की कोई दवा है, दर्द दिल तो चीज़ क्या है, हाय। हर गम की कोई दवा है, दर्द दिल तो चीज़ क्या है। रोग बताए ना जान बचाए ना, रोग बताए ना जान बचाए ना, है बीमार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। होठों पे इनकार सा है, नजरों में इकरार सा है, हाय। होठों पे इनकार सा है, नजरों में इकरार सा है। साफ बताए ना साफ छुपाए ना, साफ बताए ना साफ छुपाए ना, है इजहार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। आंख मिलाए ना मुस्कुराए ना, आंख मिलाए ना मुस्कुराए ना, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला, मेरा यार बड़ा शर्मीला। Thank you very much.